wish them our best as well. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Andrea. We do indeed. In fact, Robert, of course, is still quite traumatized by all of the events. He begins school for the blind tomorrow, and we join in wishing him our very best.
Yeah, we really do. And Sonny Parker and Earl King, two former NBA players, were the guys that got Michael Jordan to come. And I'm sure Michael would have done it anyway. But these guys have worked very hard to try to help this young man through what we all know is a very trying time.
Craig Anderson's 2 free throws have pulled the Bucks to within 1 at 64-63 with 6:45 to play here in the third quarter. Milwaukee's bench has now contributed 38 points to 5 for the Bulls bench.
Well, if you look at the Bucks lineup now, they may have one of their best athletic team on the court, which is how Del Harris wanted to match up.
Chicago turns it over. Here comes Pressey with Jordan on him. And the Bucks with a chance to take the lead. Pressey's cross-court pass stolen by Pippen. And Pippen late coming back down court. In the middle, Anderson off the glass. And the Bucks grab 2 more points at 66-65.
See, this is a different team in terms of a lineup and a mental makeup than we saw on Friday. This team for the Bucks is just much more aggressive on both ends of the court.
The team the Bucks have out there, only 2 starters, and Cartwright is fouled before he made his spin to the bucket. Let's take a look at Scottie Pippen in action.
Well, the one thing you need to do, you got to keep Scottie Pippen almost on the side of the ball, because when he's away, he can get steals like that because he's always cheating, looking for that opportunity. He and Michael Jordan had a little bit of a game, if you will, trying to see who would lead the league in steals. Michael Jordan #1, Scottie Pippen right in the hunt.
Pippen trying to post Alvin Robertson up down low. Got him where he wants him and lost the ball. To play, third quarter. Lowhouse, 3-pointer. Bingo.
That's Brad's forte right there, shooting a jump shot, so he's capable of shooting a 3-pointer.
Lowhouse was acquired from Minnesota for Randy Brewer on January 4th and has played very well. Here's Jordan. With 2 on him.
And he got it real quick because Brad was coming from the backside to try to block that one.
Jordan has 20, and we're tied at 68 with 5 minutes to play in the third. Chicago.
Remember when I talked about the Bulls when they're at their best? They start getting their hands on balls. That time, that was Scottie Pippen hit the ball first, and then it went off Paul Pressey's hands.
That's the 11th Bucks turnover of the day. The Bulls have turned it over 10 times. Jordan into the lanes, tied up by Pressey, and he got it back. Pippen, that's a 2-pointer, and he nails it. 70-68, 22 for Scottie Pippen.
Greg, interestingly enough, this pace is one that I don't think the Bulls really want to be in, because the Bucks are as good an executing team as they're in all basketball.
Alvin Robertson, 3-pointer on the way, no good. Cartwright, and Grant takes it away from Cartwright. And Paxson, the lob for Pippen, too much.
You know what happened there? We happen to have the angle. When a guy calls for the lob, as Scottie Pippen tried to get John Paxson to do, Paxson saw him late and tried to make up for it by throwing the ball higher because there was defense coming back in the area.
Well, I thought the ball was thrown ridiculously high. It wasn't that far overthrown. Scottie Pippen went right up the ladder. Good ball movement by the Bucks. This is Pressey, front rim, no. Pippen has the ball. And taken away by Robertson. Here, down the lane. Oh, sorry, Pressey.
That is awful defense, and that's something that Phil Jackson's not going to be real pleased about. You can't let people drive to the paint and not make them pay for it.
Paul Pressey has 20 points this afternoon, and we are tied at 70 and under 3.5 to play for the quarter. Cartwright got it. Alvin Robertson goes down on the baseline. Chicago by 2. Did I call that one a little prematurely?
Just a bit.
Pressey hounded by Paxson. Shot clock to 5. Taken away. And the foul is on Robertson.
There's another one, hand on the ball.
We have a timeout on the court with 2:56 to play in the third quarter. Tight one. The Bulls lead it by 2. The Celtics yesterday in their victory over the Knicks, setting an NBA playoff record with 157 points, while the Pistons were chalking up their 9th straight victory in the playoff and going 2 up on Indiana. So it's Detroit 2-0 and Boston 2-0. Philadelphia and Chicago at 1 each, and Chicago, of course, looking to make it 2-0 today. Cleveland and Philadelphia meet at the Spectrum tonight. And as we mentioned early on this afternoon, teams that win the first game in this best-of-5 series are doing a great job.
Well, they do that for a lot of reasons. One, primarily, is they're playing at home. And you're more comfortable at home. You're used to the cooking routine. I mean, and that makes a big difference when you're sleeping in your own bed, you know, and you're more familiar with your surroundings.
What's he doing here?
I don't know. Maybe he's looking for some match down the road here.
An advanced scout. 72-70, Chicago. 2:45 to play, third quarter. Jordan, baseline drive, spun it up and didn't get it to fall.
Milwaukee personal foul, 44, Brad Lohaus. His fourth.
This was almost one for the highlight reel tonight.
Because I just didn't think he could get to the baseline in time, but not only did he do that, I mean, he got all the help he wanted and got it to the other side. Boy, it reminds me of myself in my dreams.
Stacey King into the game, replacing Bill Cartwright.
Now this is the Bulls' most athletic lineup here, with Stacey King in that center spot. He's very active up and down the court. That is his strength, is his activeness.
Jordan hits them both to expand Chicago's lead to 4. And as the Bulls will do, they go to a little full court pressure after the free throw. Humphries, Pressey, Ricky Pierce, Greg Anderson, and Brad Lohaus in the lineup for the Bucks. Pressey's pass batted around and out to Lohaus with the three-point bomb. In and out, and Jordan has it. Good defense by the Bulls that trip down court. Jordan to Grant. Back to Jordan.
Oh, yeah. And Michael's giving credit where it was due. Hard Grant trying to be a little bit Michael Jordan there, taking it to the basket and dishing it to Michael.
24 points for Jordan. Bulls by 6. Pressey yelling to a teammate to move and has to toss it up as the shot clock expires. And Paul Pressey is clearly disgusted.
Well, he's disgusted because one of the things, he didn't think there was a lot of movement, but clearly one of the guys that's in the game and hadn't touched the ball is Ricky Pierce. I mean, your leading scorers in the game, you got to find a way to get the basketball in position to score.
Here's Jordan. Oh, quick pass inside Grant. Around and out. And Anderson has the rebound. This is Humphries. And here's Pierce. Oh. Loose ball brought back by Pressey. And with 1 minute to play, 76-72. Chicago. Pressey with 22. King. Looking inside. Tapped up and in by Horace Grant.
Well, that's because Stacey had such good inside position that both of the defenders on the inside had to come over to help out on Stacey and allowed Horace to get loose for that shot.
Grant has 15. It's a 6-point Chicago lead. The pass taken away by Pippen with Jordan trailing, and there's a foul. That basket doesn't count.
Yeah, but it looked good.